As we shift the focus to the future, we are already looking ahead to the Seattle Regional Conference, and President-elect Latrenda Knighten is here in studio with us this morning to talk about all the fun upcoming activities in store. Pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, thanks for your time. I know you're very busy. We've got this conference underway. You're already looking ahead to the Seattle Regional Conference, and I know that the theme this year for that one is Everyone Belongs Here. Can you talk a little bit about that theme, how you selected it, and how does it mesh with our theme here this week?
Thank you for asking me that question. Actually, for NCTM, for our conferences, we have a process where our conference chair and that committee, they have a lot of autonomy with thinking about what they want to focus on for that conference, because that's going to set the tone for the sessions, for the speakers who attend, and really that's going to be the draw that it convinces people that this is the place I want to be in. And obviously, when you look at that topic, everyone belongs here, that's exactly what we want to convey to all math educators. And so one of the reasons why that particular program committee chair chose that theme is there have been times in history that everyone has not felt as if they belonged in math. How many times have you heard someone say, I'm not a math person, that's just not my thing? Well, there is a place in the world of mathematics for all teachers, for all students. And so we really want people to see, based on the strands that were selected, looking at those topics that presenters have been asked to speak on, that there really is a place not only for every student, but for every educator in that math world.
Such a powerful message. And that brings me to my next question. You talked about some of the different strands that were selected, some of the topics that you plan to focus on. Can you elaborate on some of those? What can people expect at this conference?
They can expect to see, of course, we will continue to uplift our themes from Catalyzing Change, which is one of our most recent publications from NCTM. And so where we're really thinking about not just the effective teaching practices, but also we want to make sure that students are experiencing that wonder, joy, and beauty of mathematics, making sure that students are making connections. And so you'll see those themes from Catalyzing Change, which was a series that started with high school. We built on it with middle school, and then of course we include early childhood as well. So it spans the entire K-12 spectrum, but moves into pre-service as well for those people who work in the university level, to make sure that we are addressing the needs of those pre-service teachers and the people who are actually supporting our future teachers. So they'll look to see sessions that really show how you can make connections to the mathematics that we learn in school to the real world. They're not separate entities, that it is really integrated in everything that you do, and it's a part of just nature and everything else.
Right. We need students to understand that what you're learning in the classroom is applicable to real world.
Exactly.
All right, so for our Seattle members, what do they need to know? Can they still register for the conference? Is there a deadline approaching? Where can they go for more information?
Well, the best place to go, of course, is to go to nctm.org, and that's our website, that's the hub. And so once they get to, one of the neat things about it is we have like those continuing things that will cycle through to remind folks of upcoming things. That will be one of the things that they can tap onto. But if they're not sure, just when they log into the website, one of the top headers is conferences. And so when they click conferences, one of the first conferences that's going to come up is the Seattle Regional, because of course we're here at the annual, so it will be put to bed by Saturday. So that means that they will see the Seattle Regional. You'll have information about registration. They'll have information about the strands that we're focusing on, and they really can start planning what I want to focus on at this conference, and they'll get a preview of some of the speakers, the featured speakers, and things like that, so they can look for some of the math superstars that they actually want to see and hear from, and things like that.
Okay, nctm.org.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time this morning. Best of luck in Seattle.
Thank you so much for having us.